Well, officials are holding a press conference regarding safety at the World Cup right now.
Fox 13's Taylor Winkle is there previewing the event this morning. Taylor, good morning. What have you learned so far?
Yeah, so as you can see behind us, that press conference is still going on right now, but I'll tell you what we've heard so far. We heard from Secret Service, who said fans should feel comfortable coming to Seattle and enjoying the games here. They say they are prepared as they can be to have a safe World Cup. They really reiterated that this is the most complex sporting event in the history of the nation and the world. It is an unprecedented collaborative effort across federal, local, and state agencies, and a lot of those agencies are behind us here. We heard from the Secret Service, the FBI, the DEA, FEMA, Seattle Police, Seattle Fire. They say fans can expect to see security measures in the form of magnometers, canines, temporary flight restrictions around the stadiums, and just a lot of robust security down in Soto. Also, fans can have an optimal time there enjoying it. They won't have to worry about security. They say preparations for this started 2 years ago. $32 million from FEMA has funded enhanced security measures here, including cybersecurity, which we still want to ask them about as this press conference continues this morning. The FBI focused in on their no drone zone and temporary flight restrictions and the charges that could come along with flying a drone in one of those zones, and really the danger that it could present to the public in the area. That is why they are harping on drones so much. The DEA also talked about the threat fentanyl poses to visitors from other countries who don't know exactly how deadly it is and may not be used to it. The Coast Guard says they are gearing up for more ferry traffic during this time. They said they will be escorting ferries. They will also have officers on board ferries for a physical show of presence. The City of Seattle care team is also expecting the possibility of more 911 calls, with visitors from other countries noticing people may be sleeping on the streets and possibly thinking it is an emergency. They told us they've been testing other countries' numbers for 911, other countries' emergency numbers, and seeing if they reroute to our 911 line. The King County Sheriff's Office says they are focusing on public transportation. They will have several hundred deputies deployed on light rail buses throughout the area, light rail trains and buses throughout the area. They also said we're borrowing an extra helicopter from Spokane to join Guardian 1 for air patrol. Here's more from the undersheriff.
I've worked at both T-Mobile and Lumen Field, or Seattle Stadium as we're calling it, for World Cup. We haven't dealt with anything of this size, but the collaboration gives me comfort. The collaboration and seeing from the inside out what we're ready to handle, to me, is awesome.
They say the public should watch out for changing traffic patterns. Seattle police even encouraging people to work from home on match days if they can, if they don't need to be in the city during that time. Again, emphasizing we've never seen anything of this magnitude before, and it is spread out over the course of about a month when you compare it to the Seahawks parade, where we saw up to 100,000 fans from our area. For the most part, people who know this state and are familiar with this area in the city for one afternoon. They're expecting to be quite different. People from other countries all spread out. Now the press conference is expected to wrap up here pretty soon. We still have a couple questions for FEMA and the FBI and the City of Seattle when it comes to security. So we're going to go back to that press conference. In the meantime, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Taylor, thank you. And to celebrate the World Cup,